Now Phil Hellmuth with a pair of jacks, just going to call here.
He's just calling here, and he's aware that DJ is one of our short stacks in the big blind, around 20 bigs. He might just rip it here, and especially with a hand like ace-9, I expect him to rip it. So this call by Phil Hellmuth is going to turn out great if DJ pulls the trigger.
He's going to do it. He's gone all in. JC can't call, so now Hellmuth snap calls with the jacks. His ploy worked.
Oh, Phil was trapping, guys. Phil was trapping. White magic right there, man.
Nice hand, Phil. But thank you.
Nice.
I don't think I can get you this time.
I do deserve to win this one.
I know. I think
Phil Hellmuth, a nice favorite.
Well, there's no deserve in poker, Phil. Be careful.
And here is the flop. It is a 9-6 deuce. So DJ getting the nines there.
Yeah, picks up 2 outs. Now has 5 going to the turn.
DJ, if you win this one, man. If you win this one, it's good. It's not fair if you win this one.
Here we go with the turn. Can DJ get lucky? Yes, he does. He hits the ace.
Goodness.
Oh, no. That's 2 pair.
Donkey player.
Oh, no.
Moving him with
boy.
ace-9.
Well,
Like, what is he doing? How bad are these players? The beats I take on the World Poker Tour are so sick. I mean, I just trap him like he's dead every hand we play. Why? Oh, my heaven. It's so unfair. Oh, this is so unfair. How can this just keep happening to me?
King. He could use some revenge.
6.
Moving it up to 600,000. And Art has king-queen.
Phil is pretty short here. I think Art's going to go for it. King-queen's very strong heads up.
All in.
And he does so.
And Phil with his
Insta-call.
trademark double-fisted mash the chips in the middle call.
Yeah, Hellmuth in a nice place here. Finally out in front nicely with ace-king up against king-queen for a big double-up possibility. Art Capozzi, the local, his first ever WPT main event with an opportunity to win this.
It's coming, boss. It's coming. One time? One time. One time? One time? One time? One time.
All right, Art Papazian officially using his one time.
I would like to use my one time.
Wait, you just took 5-4 against 2 5s.
I barely used it one time. It wasn't used.
All right.
Phil clearly knows the rules. Okay, all right, you got your one time, fair enough.
One time.
Big drama. Let's flop.
Queen 10-8, but Vince, don't get too excited yet. Phil's still with the gut shot to the jack. He can catch an ace, he can catch running hearts. This is by no means over. Five of hearts makes this very interesting. Any heart, any jack, any ace, and Phil is going to win this pot, but if he doesn't catch it, it is over.
Capozzi one card away from the championship.
Are they chanting art or heart? I don't know.
Here it is.
Three of spades, it's over, Vince. Art Papazian has done it. Phil Hellmuth comes one spot short of his first WPT title, and the crowd goes wild. What a dramatic head.
Offsuit is in the small blind. Cost him 10 more thousand to call, and he does so. Hoyt has a jack-7. And Hoyt says, give us a flop. And so Phil has jack-9. Hoyt has jack-7.
Here we go with the flop.
Flop is 9-6 deuce. Phil flops the top pair.
Yes, he does. He flops the nice pair of nines. And he's going to come out and bet it.
He bets 25,000. And look at this, Vince. Hoyt has raised him with absolutely nothing here on a stone bluff. He's made it 70,000. Phil's wondering what's going on. The guy didn't raise me before the flop. I flopped top pair, and now all of a sudden this guy's raising me. And Phil's going to call him. Notice that Hoyt looked back down at his cards there like he had something. We know, in fact, he has nothing.
Here comes 4th Street.
Well, that gives Hoyt a pair of 7s.
And look at this.
It quickly goes check, check.
Last card comes up.
Oh.
Look at this. It's hit 3 of a kind for Hoyt.
He has hit the slot machine. 3 7s right here.
And Phil is going to bite here. This time he's going to bet it.
Yeah, he's going to bite his tongue. when this hand's over with. He comes out and bets 80,000. And Hoyt's going to raise him.
And why not? This is a potential disaster for Phil Hellmuth.
Folks, we have a very potential wine fest coming up right here in a minute. This is a horrible beat by Phil Hellmuth. It's 80,000 more for him to call.
Oh, and
he does call it. He is not going to like this when he sees this hand. He jumps out of his seat.
Oh, no. It's like his pants are on fire.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, I had him drawn to running 7-7.
That is pain, folks.
Oh, that is a disaster for Phil, and he's talking to himself.
Well, he has reason to talk to himself here. That was a bad beat, Vince. Running sevens for Hoyt to take that pot away from him when he tried stealing it early in this hand.
Well, Phil put the gun down. He'll be okay.
I knew I'd nail him. I didn't think he'd suck out. I thought he'd be drawing about that when he went crazy.
Yep. You were right, but I wasn't going to put another penny in the pot.
Right.
After I made my bluff.
Jack comes out on the river, do I bust you?
Look at this. He's steaming like a cheap economy car, Phil.
Sure to check out the links in the description. Also, make sure to comment below what you would like to see next, and we will work on your ideas as soon as possible.
Trying to set the trap.
Yes, he is, but Andy behind him with a pretty good ace-jack of clubs.
Well, Vince, everybody would raise with this hand when the small blind limps in.
Well, this could be the war that Phil has been waiting for.
Yeah, for sure it is, no doubt about it.
And he's coming back with a raise. Phil would love to get the revenge on this 23-year-old who's been mocking him all evening, humiliating him.
Well, Vince, no doubt Phil's going to come over the top, just a matter of how much.
I raise it.
Oh, there's one for the seniors.
Well, there you go.
I raise 200.
200,000 is the re-raise. Andy Seth has owned him all night, but do you suspect that Hellmuth has a big hand here after limping in out of the small blind and now re-raising you, the chip leader, when you're in position?
Andy, only 23 years old, only been playing poker for 4 years. He's on some roll here tonight. He has been torturing Phil. Gotta think this is at least a call.
All in.
Oh, boy.
And he's going all in. Well, there you see Phil's emotions. He's afraid the guy's got ace or king.
I have a bad feeling you have kings. I just don't know what I can do about it.
He's getting paranoid. He's getting punchy from the kid.
Well, Vince, you always fear that when you've got two queens in this spot, that the guy's got you beat, but I don't see there's any way you can get away from this hand.
I guess there's nothing I can do about it.
And there goes Chips.
Yeah, he's going to make the call.
Phil's going to love this.
Well, as the card lies, about a 2-to-1 favorite to double up, so all the misery that he's faced so far tonight can be righted right here, right now. He'll be just about the chip leader if he wins this pot, Vince.
Good hit.
And still has to hold up. Phil Hellmuth with a great opportunity here. Pair of queens. He is all in up against ace-jack.
Well, he's about a 2-to-1 favorite to win this pot and get back to where he started this final table in second chip position. Let's see if the queens hold up. If not, he'd be out in sixth place. So far, so good as it comes king 6-5. Hellmuth out in front with the two queens.
A little justice right there on that flop. He still has to sweat 2 more cards. Queens out in front. Here comes the turn.
Well, a 10 comes off. Now that means a queen to give Andy a straight.
Phil's got the defense. He's got the defense. He's got the defense.
Andy needs an ace or a queen. Hellmuth a huge favorite to double up here and get back into second chip position.
Yeah, the kid needs the big suck out. Don't do it to Hellmuth here.
Oh, an ace on the river. He did it. A dagger in the heart for Phil Hellmuth on the river. He is stunned, shocked as everyone else in here is, as he takes a beat on the river to get knocked out in sixth place.
Good play, buddy. Well done, well done.
But they've got to give it to him. He's being a gentleman. He takes a horrible beat there, but he shakes hands.
Can't express to you how much of an honor it was to play with you, especially my first big final table film.
Incredibly, Phil Hellmuth is out in sixth place. Going to pick up 117,000.
Looks like a good sport now, shaking hands with everybody, congratulating them all. As it is, he's devastated because he had a great shot to win a WPT title tonight. Just didn't happen, Vince. It was a nightmare for him. Now he's holding his head, and now he is sick. Now many players feel like Phil acts like a baby sometimes. They'll be saying, oh, give him his blankie and pacifier or something.
Look at him, dude. Look at him. Look at, he's right there on the ground.
I think he's just emotionally devastated for getting knocked out of this tournament that he wanted to win so badly.
I'm actually a little worried here. I mean, he's in a fetal jailhouse kind of position.
The crowd doesn't know if he's acting, if he's seriously ill.
There's some kind of poetic justice to it, though. Waited for this guy.
Well, he's finally back up. He looks like he's